Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
When you are exposed, throwing soldiers from rooftops and into structures.
Come in, Altair. I trust you are well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damascus murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd-ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land, and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibrand. One in Damascus, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in a crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
What's going on? What's he running from? He's going to run somewhere.
It takes Altair. It seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect. The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight.
Ends now.
You must be busy. I understand.
Where is he going?
Should you cause a disturbance, it is wise to leave the area in order to avoid upsetting civilians further.
It's the hero of Damascus. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, no, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Ah, Salahadin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target in my opinion. But who are we to question the Master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real work.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
He's going to hurt himself. Has he lost his... If you need me, I'll be here.
My family's sitting down.
Shaitan is everywhere.
Leave now.
Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Salahadin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. South comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Salahadin rides to beat him.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Praise be Salahadin!
Damn
He has
fool must
found
be out of his
strength
mind.
to stand in defense of our
Just a
great
few coins,
civilization.
Please.
Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped.
Don't do that again,
You
understand?
fool! I could have died. We must.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing. I beg of you. I beg of you just a few coins, please. family sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Something?
I think I've seen everything now.
Bad news, brother. I killed a Templar this morning. Well, I suppose that's actually good news. I even found a letter on him which I gave to Jubair, who said he'd find you and deliver it. But from the look on your face, I suspect this hasn't happened. Go on then. Don't waste any more time with me. Seek Jubair and get that letter.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. A few coins.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Pis hırsız. Gebereceksin. Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Here, take this. I've been looking everywhere for you. Now I can finally return to Masyaf. Last time I offered to do someone a favor.
Why are you doing this to me? I've done nothing. Nothing wrong. Why are you doing this to me? I've done nothing wrong.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade! A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness! We must resist! We must fight them in any way we can! Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world.
Do not do that again.
We must resist. We must push back. I stand before you to deliver.
We found the place. It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for inside the madrasa.
Waiting! He tempts us always! Be strong! Strong like Salahadin! Take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can! South comes the English king and his infidel army! They leave horrors in their wake! I stand before you to deliver a warning!
You do not want to do that again!
Elimizden kurtuldu.
Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyin.
Jerusalem next! We must end
A
this!
few coins. All I ask is
Gözünüzü
for a
dört
few
açın, geri
coins.
dönecek.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. No, you don't
Evvelki sefer
understand. I
elimizden
have
kurtuldu.
nothing.
Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyin.
My family. Could you spare a few coins? I'm sorry.
I wish to see him,
Bir yerde olduğunu
to
biliyorum
hear him
ve
speak.
seni elime geçireceğim.
It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the Madrasah. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
Watching.
Which is why
you've come to be strong. Strong like Salah-ad-Din. And take up arms against our enemies. In whatever way you can.
He seems to be in
The fires of war consume the land.
You'll hurt
and
someone if
thousands
I
of lives are lost in its defense.
Where is he going?
Praise be Salah-ad-Din! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake.
Could I interest you?
The fires of war consume the land. Thousands of lives are lost